Hi everybody, it's Leslie with just a little workshop on, I know I told you to continue on with Love Will Find a Way. Well, I will do that next week even more because it'll be after Valentine's Day. This kind of goes with it. This is about a lot of things. After I did that one, I had so many calls, so many calls. And one of the questions was, if it's really real, will it find a way? If it's meant to be, your love will find a way. It truly will. It truly will. There's so many things though. The main thing is sometimes it takes a little bit of time. Sometimes you have to just give it a break, you know? And I know when you're feeling that way, that person is on your mind all the time. So it's crazy. You can't quit thinking of them. So then the question was, after that video was, well, when I'm thinking of this person, when I can't get him or her off my mind, are they thinking of me? That they are, aren't they? I mean, it was a positive thing. Yes, that person is thinking of me. And I would say, I've been asked that question many times, and like someone that works with me says, like, is he gonna come back, or is he thinking of me? I bet I've asked that not more than 1,000 times, maybe 5,000 times in the last 25 years. That sounds like a lot, but we all are like that. When we lose a love, a romantic tie, a partner, it hurts. It really hurts, and it's hard to let go because we all want to love and be loved. If when you're thinking of someone and you can't get them off your mind, yes, they could be thinking of you, and there's a lot of telepathy between people, especially people that are connected mentally or emotionally, however you want to say that. There is. It could be that you just happen to be thinking of them. That could be. But on the likelihood that they're thinking of you, even if you just passed through their mind, but a lot of times, if it's a recent breakup or it's a breakup of people who have had a very deep relationship, even though they didn't maybe express it, is that yes, they are both thinking of each other. And either the two people are too stubborn to get back together, somebody's too stubborn to say, I'm sorry. Someone can't forget the past, and so on. There's people who are always the victim, but they think it's the other person's fault all the time. Well, you know, it takes two, so that isn't true at all. There's people who have issues with a lot of things, you know, about being right all the time, about being the victim. They're never wrong, and you want to think of that. And when you're thinking about, well, I'm thinking about her or him, and I can't get them off my mind, but you have to think about what happened. Why the breakup? Why are they apart? You know, it isn't, when we get apart from somebody, we always think of the good things. Most people do. Few people are very negative and think of bad things, but most people think of the good things. You have to remember the whole picture there. And since tomorrow, or this and one other video we'll review this week before Valentine's Day, and I will do another quick one on Valentine's Day here. But if you have questions on that, please give me a call. It's 800-541-6999. I know that a lot of people do have questions on that. This is a wonderful month, February 2020, for new beginnings and for people getting back together again. Venus is moving in a couple of signs, and that Venus is love and beauty. And if it goes into your 7th house, it's an awful good place for it to be. Doesn't mean it'll happen, but it gives you the opportunity for it to happen a little more so than if that hasn't happened. And yes, to answer the question, are they thinking of you? Yes, they are thinking of you. The thing to do is to not think of them. Take that energy away. Take that wind beneath their wings away, and they may think of you even more. It's certainly the old story with it. You remember in high school when a couple was going together, they broke up, and the girl was she couldn't stand it. She was heartbroken. She would call the guy. She would send him cards. She would go over by his house. Then all of a sudden, it got to go on and on for maybe 6 months. So things waned somewhat. The intensity that went away. So she all of a sudden dated someone else, even though she still cared for the guy. But this person she dated was very nice to her. All of a sudden, her energy was all gone from the old person. And guess what? If you remember what happened, bingo, the guy came back because he really missed her energy. around him. So that's something to think about. Have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.